Okay. Hi, everybody. So we're going to take a quick look at a question that was sent over by a student. And the question is, two-digit natural numbers are formed with replacement from digits 0 through 9. How many numbers are divisible by 2? We're going to use the basic counting law, basic counting principle, fundamental counting principle. It has several different names, but the basic principle that we're using is that if there are a certain number of ways you can do one thing and a certain number of ways you can do another thing, you'll multiply that together to get the total possible outcomes. That's the principle that we're going to be using right now. So before we actually do this problem specifically, let's make sure we have all the facts we need. So 1, we know it's going to be two-digit numbers. So 1, 2. I'm not going to put the actual digits in here in these two little boxes that I've made. I'm going to put the possibilities, how many possibilities could be in here, and I'm going to multiply them. That's the basic setup of the basic counting law. So it has to be two digits. It also has to be natural numbers. That means it needs to be 1 and up, or in our case, it has to be 10 and up because it has to be two digits, and 1 would be too small. You wouldn't write like 0, 1. Typically, you just write the number 1, and that's only a single digit. So we have to start at 10 and go up. So no 0, no negatives, no fractions. That's what natural numbers are going to be. We can use replacement. That means that we can duplicate a number. Like we could have the number 22, that'd be fine, or the number 44, that'd be fine as well. So those are the notes we have here. Also, when it has to be divisible by 2. Now here's where it starts to get actually interesting. Well, interesting might be a strong word. But for a number to be divisible by 2, then its last digit also has to be divisible by 2. And the natural numbers, or the digits, I should say, that we're given to work with, 0 through 9, of those, the ones that are divisible by 2 are 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So like I said, what I'm going to put in these boxes are the possibilities, how many possibilities there are to meet certain requirements. And so the requirement for this part, the second number, the second digit in our number, it has to be divisible by 2, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 things that meet that criteria. So what has to go here? Well, we're given the numbers 0 through 9 to work with, but it wouldn't make sense to have a number starting with 0. We talked about that, right? So we really can't use 0 in this first box. That leaves us the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are the possibilities that could go in there, and that means there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 possibilities. So we're going to multiply these two. That's the basic counting principle. 9 times 5 is 45. So there should be 45 numbers that are two digits, natural numbers, that are divisible by 2. Now, just to show you that this works, I went ahead and made up a spreadsheet ahead of time. So I put in two-digit numbers, all my two-digit numbers from 10 to 99. I couldn't go above 99 because then I get to 100 and that'd be a 3-digit number. And I went ahead and I highlighted all of the ones that were divisible by 2. 10, 12, 14, 16, yada, yada. And then you can see the numbers over here. Here's my first one, second one, third one. The ones that aren't highlighted are odd numbers, so they're not divisible by 2. But you can see I have exactly 45 numbers highlighted. And this right here, what I've listed out, all these numbers that are highlighted in yellow, this would be called the sample space. Anytime you list out all the possibilities, you're making what's called the sample space. Sometimes it's a kind of a pain in the butt to do that. Like this one had 45 separate numbers in it. So lots of times we don't always list out the sample space. This one I just wanted to do just to show you that it does work out. We have the list that I had over there. It was numbers that were 2 digits. They were natural numbers, so no negatives, no decimals. Replacement was okay, so we had some duplicates. Like, where's a good one? 88. That's what replacement means. We had some duplicates. We used the digits 0 through 9, and we made sure that they were divisible by 2. And whether you do it by making the sample space, listing them out yourself, or you take the way that we've been learning about in the class and you use the basic counting principle, either way, you should end up with 45.